Hey, what up? Lazy here as always. In this episode, we're back on Forza Horizon 5 and we're here with the Lexus SC300. And you may be wondering, wait, haven't you built this car and drifted it already? And the answer is yes, I have. But in that video, I left it mildly stock. I'll link to that video down in the comments below. But I want to rebuild it, so let's jump in and get this thing started. Okay, so in the original video that I made with this, I left the stock engine in it. For this build, I want to go with the racing 3 litre straight 6 turbo, so the big boy 2J. I'm definitely going to leave a rear wheel drive. As for the aero for the front bar, honestly, the Vertex ones look alright, but I really like the Origin Lab, so I'm going to go with that. For the rear wing, I'm going to go with the Vertex. It breaks up the rear end a little, and I really like it. For the rear bar, honestly, this is a split decision, but I'm going to go with the first Vertex option, that one right there. And as for the skirts, we're going to need something to tie the front and rear together, so I think I'm going to go with the Origin Lab. Yep. Alright, jumping into the tyres and rims. I'm going to leave it on the stock tyre compound. However, I'm going to max the front width out at a 245. And for the rear, I'm going to max it out at a 255. For the sizes, I want to go up to an 18 all round. Yep, right there. As for the rims, there's a set in here that I want to go with, and they are right here, the Genesis FMB 03s. They work really nicely with this. I really like this on white as well. As for the track width, we'll bring it all the way out in the front and in the rear. For the drivetrain, I'm going to max out the clutch. For a change, I'm going to go with the race transmission. I'm going to also put in the race drive shaft. And I'm going to go with the drift diff as usual. Alright, jumping into here, we're definitely going to need a brake upgrade. I wish I had painted them calipers white as well. And we'll go with drift suspension as usual. We'll max out the sway bars in the front and in the rear. Definitely no cage, and we'll chuck the weight reduction on now. So 2830, that's actually not too bad. Alright, now as for the engine, I'm going to go with a race fuel system. I'm going to go with a street block. And I'm going to go with the Sport Turbo. So we're going to be running 994 horsepower, 706 foot-pounds at 2851. I can make that work. Awesome. So there is the build done. The paint is also done. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. Cheers. Now, let's drop in a tune. Okay, so for the tune, I'm going to leave the front tire pressure where it is, and I'm going to bring the rear up to 33 psi, just to equal it out. As for the gearing, that's way too accelerated, so I'm going to bring this down to a 270 for the final drive. And I want to run fourth, so I'm going to bring it up to a 1.36. That should give us a little bit more down low, hopefully. For the alignment, I'm going to leave the negative 5 degrees in the front. I want a bit more angle out of this one. And I'm going to go with negative 2.5 in the rear with 0.2 toe out in the rear. All the rest of the suspension is fine. If you want to download this tune, share code is at the bottom of the screen. For the brakes, I'm going with my usual 30, 140. Yeah, right there. And we'll lock the diff. We'll bring this up to 100. We'll take the 3% out. And there is the tune done. Now let's go give this thing a rip. awesome. So there we go, 1.14 mil. This thing slaps. When I originally made the first video, I knew it was good, but I didn't know it was this good. If this thing just blew me away when I set it up in this configuration. But that's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, and I'll catch you next time. Laters.